think I was a junior when Crystal joined the team, and Lenny had been coaching before that, Crystal's dad. So we had heard about this awesome pitcher that might be coming to the team, and we were all excited. And I have to say that she lived up to every little ounce of hype associated with her joining. It was a real honor to play with Crystal. And I always felt like it didn't matter whether it was offense or defense, like having Crystal on the mound when she was pitching and being like sort of the wall behind her. She had such a presence as a pitcher that, first of all, like it was likely that person was going to get struck out. So you're already a little bit at ease. And then she had such a presence and such a role as our team leader that you didn't want to let her or the rest of your teammates down. And I think that was a big piece of it. She came, and even as a freshman, she would like immediately just brought this sense of leadership and camaraderie with her, and really like stepped into a role as a team leader as a freshman, which is like unheard of, right?
Well, when I was in second grade, I came home with a flyer, and I gave it to my dad, and I said, "Hey, I want to play softball." And he said, "Girls don't play softball. Girls don't play sports." Wow. Yeah, and so he let me play, and that was the only year in my childhood that he ended up not coaching me. After the first year, he bought in all the way and kind of led my career from then. I think it was around the end of my 8th grade year when they were like, "No, actually, you're going to St. Joe's." And I said, Where is St. Joe's? Where is that at? And they had to drive me here, and I had no idea about the school or the area. I was born in Alameda, but I grew up in San Leandro. So I was like, I went to public school, so going to a Catholic school with uniforms? Like, are you guys kidding me? At a young age, I did throw really hard. I think I threw about 60 miles an hour at 12 years old. So at that point is when a lot of people were mentioning college and D1 and all that, and I had no idea what that meant at that time. I, just would hear people talking, a lot of other parents and other coaches. And my dad did a really good job of, just kind of like, you're going to college, you're going to play softball in college, but he didn't care where I went as far as the division level or, home, like a local school or a distant school. It was just that, you were given a gift and you need to utilize that.
The team really, grew. Like the program for softball at St. Joe's really grew because of who Crystal was and how she played. It didn't hurt that she's wicked good too.
It was very serious when she took the field, but more like mostly when in the travels, in the vans, singing songs, things like that, to and from the games. Even when we had lost games, the mood was never somber.
I was talking to a couple people before I came, and I was like, "Hey, I need some Crystal stories." And Carrie was like, "Well, it really helps if when I was just to say this, we were TPing houses, and Crystal had her pitching arm, So there's just tons of stuff like that where you spend as much time together, like in a van or hanging out outside the gym waiting to get picked up, or in between classes. And of course you're friends, and you got softball stories, but you have all kinds of, just high school stories about hanging out.
The atmosphere, the team really was like a family. Everybody looked out for each other, everybody took care of each other, everybody had each other's back. So I think it was my sophomore year, and I hit for the cycle against Piedmont, I think, which was like our rival. So that was pretty amazing. And then I also think it might have been my sophomore year as well that we made playoffs. So that was the first time that a softball team in St. Joe's history had made playoffs. So that was exciting. Those are two of my very fond memories.
I never really wanted to pump her up too much. I wanted to keep her level, keep her even, and always, look, when you're a pitcher on a team and when you're a player on a team, there's 9 other players. You got to give credit to them. They help all the players that she's played with at SJND, on her travel teams, whatever, they all helped her, mold her, and get her where she went to get her scholarship. Oh, I would just say what a great honor. I mean, to be recognized for anything that you do in life, whether it's a work accomplishment, your athletic accolades, It's a very proud moment. She should be very proud. I'm excited to see how her kids react to it, you know, as they get older too, and see things like that. Then they could be proud of their mom.
What does this make you feel like?
Oh, I'm very proud. Yeah, it's a very proud moment. It's nice to see it come full circle. It really is.
Any last thoughts, Lenny?
Just I love her. That's it.
Is, you know, thank you for just being who you are and letting that sort of shine on the field and the batter's box. And I have talked to quite a few other teammates, and the message that like everybody wants to pass along to Crystal is just like, you know, one, you deserve it, and two, you know, we just really appreciate the fact that we got to play with you. Like it was an honor, and I think that's what being part of the Hall of Fame is about, right? So thank you for your leadership and, you know, being who you are and being our pitcher.
When I came to this school, it felt like a family. That's something I never felt at a school before. I had wonderful teachers. I was very surprised when, you know, I didn't even know that SJND had the Hall of Fame anymore. But I just want to say thank you, because without them, I wouldn't have been the type of athlete I was here. You know, it's a team sport for a reason.